All right? We like to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. You know, double honors to our apostles, our bishops, our elders, and honors to Akim that's pushing us too far to sincerity. All right? So, you know, we just doing a lesson, and hopefully it's edifying. All right? Okay. Yeah, so you know, we're gonna do what we normally do: prophesy and condemn this, and pray that the Lord condemns this place, America, Babylon the Great, and all the Esau and these heathens rule throughout the earth, wherever they at. All right, because Esau he's at his end, you know, and he's getting desperate. You know, and you know, it's getting to the point to where you know, they're doing away with this monetary system and bringing in the digital, and oh, you got it.
Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
Yes, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Esau, that's the wicked. Starting with the elites, the so-called white man. Okay? He's the wicked. The earth is given to him. Land, sea, water, whatever. He has the fatness of the earth. He has rule over the people, and he could push his legislation the way he wants it.
As the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, he covered the faces of the judges thereof.
This is showing who the wicked is. He covered the faces of the judges. Who are the faces of the judges? The Most High, Yahweh Shai, who the world calls Jesus Christ, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ, the Lord's people, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and the angels. The so-called white man painted his image up as being the Most High, the Lord, and the angels, and the Lord's people. All right? No other nation did that. So through a process of elimination, we know that that's pertaining to the so-called white man, Esau, and he is Esau. You call the Caucasian race.
So to cover the faces of the judges and all.
So if it's not the so-called white man, it's not the wicked, then who is he? Because no other nation has done that.
If not, where, who is he?
If it's not the so-called white man, he's not the wicked, and he doesn't have control over the world, then who is it? He's seen as a beacon of light throughout the earth. Everyone wants to be like the so-called white man. When you get the chance, could I get 2 Corinthians 11 and 14? But you bring out your scriptures first. All right? So it's a so-called white man. So process of elimination, we know who the wicked is. And he controls the earth. He controls airspace. He controls the water. Jurisdictions. All right? And the whole world is waking up to who the so-called white man is. That's why through the unicorn, it's scriptures and information, and he's being made bare throughout the unicorn, the internet. All right, that feed horn. He's being exposed on a day-to-day basis on all time zones. So this man is not getting a rest. So he's gonna get desperate and try to make his move on the men of the Lord.
Right now, 2 Corinthians.
Okay, come.
2 Corinthians 11 verse 13. It says, "For as such are false prophets, deceitful workers, transforming themselves as the apostle of Yahweh."
Okay, when you get a chance, give it to me the KJV. Okay. All right. Oh, 11 and 14. I'm sorry, I said 11 and 15. All right, yeah. So we know who the so-called white man is, man. He's the devil, and we know he's in control. The Lord put him, he got a blessing from Isaac, and his blessing was a sword. But the Lord sanctioned it, all right, to punish the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, you got it.
Verse 15?
No, just verse 14.
All right. 2 Corinthians 11, verse 14. And no marvel.
Yeah, don't be surprised or shocked, and no marvel.
It says, for Satan himself has transformed into the angel of light.
Yeah, Satan, the adversary himself, is transformed into an angel of light, a messenger of light. And he's seen people ignorantly view him as an angel of light. His image is up as being the Lord's people, the beacon of light, all knowledgeable, his philosophies, and also he's seen as being the Lord's people. You got the Pope, all right, and everyone. And his image is up as being an image of beauty. His women. Our people want to look like the so-called white woman. No, that's it. So an angel of light. So that's why, and that shows that. Because everyone wants to emulate the so-called white man. And follow his ways.
Galatians chapter 1, verse 6. And I marvel that he so removed himself from him that called you unto Yahushua, unto another gospel. Yeah, so we're not supposed to be teaching any other gospel, only the truth. We're only supposed to be bringing out the Holy Bible the way it's supposed to be brought out. We're not supposed to add or take away from the scriptures. Okay? We have a job to do, and that's to promote the Lord's, the Most High's message. And warn, prophesy, and tell all these nations their judgment through the scriptures. That's it. It says, I marvel that he so removed himself. It says, I marvel for only seeking to the
Okay.
It says, verse 7. Galatians chapter 1, verse 7.
Okay.
Which is another deal, but trouble you on pervert the gospel.
Yeah, we ain't supposed to pervert the gospel of Yahushua, man. All right? We're supposed to bring out the truth the way it is. We're not supposed to add or take away. Okay? We're not supposed to omit certain things. The truth got to be brought out the way it is. It's perfect the way it is. It ain't supposed to be tampered with. There's a judgment for that. You know, in the last couple of verses of the last chapter of Revelation. All right? So, the mark of the beast is the MOTB. The mark of the beast is the microchip. They call it something different in Europe, right?
Yeah, they do.
But it's the microchip that's gonna that all nations everyone's gonna have to get in order to survive. That's a new form of ID and money. All right.
It says, which is not another, but some that trouble you will pervert the word, the gospel of Yahushua.
Yeah, you're gonna have Esau doing that, and 2/3 of our people doing that, man. All right. All right, and then it's crazy. Once again, the mark of the beast is the microchip. All right.
It says, but though we or an angel from heaven preaching the gospel unto you, that which ye have not preached.
Yeah, even if an angel was to do that, which they not. But this is showing you how severe this truth is. You know what I mean? It's showing which the angels, they don't go off. But it's just showing you the severity of the matter, the gravity of the situation.
Let him be accursed.
Let him be accursed. So all of those that's adding to the scriptures and going off, it's gonna be a harsh, it's gonna be a severe judgment for them, man. And sentence for evil work is not done expediently. There's a judgment awaiting for those that do that. No, I don't get it, man. You know, the people, they're not warning. You got prophets that's not so-called prophets that's not warning their congregation, their people that we're nearing the end of Esau's rule, and it's about to get real severe out here. And what they doing? I mean, everything's being poisoned. The food, the air, the water, clothing, and then they also cooking up new diseases in the lab, because they're gonna lose a plague that's deadlier than AIDS, man. They're gonna lose a plague that when people get it, once patient zero get that thing, people gonna be dropping within 24 to 48 hours, man. It's gonna that's the plague that we looking for, because that's, the one-hitter quitter. That's why we watch. I watch movies like The Stand. The first Stand with Stephen King. The second one, the remake they made, Outbreak, Contagion, Containment. Some other ones that I forget about. That's good. What's that other one? Black Summer on Netflix. The little series is called Black Summer, whatever. We watch things like that. All right, give us the help. We have a visual of how it's gonna be, but we like watching things like that.
Revelation 22 verse 10. He said, "He said unto me, seal the saying of the prophecy of this book."
Yeah, so the words were sealed up. It was sealed for a time. The prophecies of what's going to take place. It was sealed for a time. And also, there's jakes that's not supposed to get this truth, not understand it. Their tables made a snare.
Yes. And he said unto me, seal not the saying of this prophet, of the prophecy of this book, for the time is at hand.
For the time is at hand. So the Lord was the one worthy to unseal the book, to give the elect the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and how to measure the times, and break down the prophecies and the dark sayings of the scripture. Because he opened the door of our mind, our spirit, to understand and comprehend. And he set up our leaders, man, our apostles, our bishops, our elders, all right, to help us.
And he that is unjust, let him be unjust. So.
Yeah, and he that is unjust, let him be unjust. So, person gonna be who they are. That's their lot. To be who they are, and that's what they're gonna do.
He that is unjust, let him be unjust.
He that is unjust, let him be unjust still. So they're playing their position, they're doing their part, and Lord willing, we're doing our part.
He that which is filthy, let him be filthy still.
He that is filthy, let him be filthy still. Somebody has to fulfill that lot.
He that is righteous, let him be righteous still.
He that is righteous, let him be righteous still. All right?
He that is holy, let him be holy still.
He that is holy. He that is righteous and holy and true, let him be that still.
Behold, I come quickly.
That's right. The Lord is going to come quick. Unexpected.
It says, behold, I come quickly, and My reward is with me.
And as a reward, he's going to give the elected a reward. Joint heirs of the kingdom. And you know what that entails? Spiritual power, not going off anymore. Reprogrammed with a fleshly heart instead of a stony heart, hard-headed mind that keeps messing up. We're going to be reprogrammed, man. Rebooted.
It says, behold, I come quickly with my reward is with me. Every good man according to his work shall be.
And every good man according to his work. So it works. In the faith. Right?
Psalms chapter 1, verse.
Right, so that's why we go out week in and week out. The Lord give us the strength to do this work, man, of what we can bear. You know? And we do it. You know, we got things plaguing our mind, fatigue, these bodies that wear and tear, get sick, allergies, eyes itching, nose sniffles, and just all kinds of things start happening. And you notice these things intensify when you actually doing the work at the moment. You know what I mean? So we wrestle not with flesh and blood. All right, you got it.
Psalm chapter 2, verse 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing?
Why do the heathen rage, man? Why these other nations outside of the nation of Israel, Chinese, the Koreans, the Japanese, Moab and Ammon, and Elam, Ishmael, Ham, all these, why do they rage? It said, why do the heathen rage?
Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing?
And people imagine a vain thing, an unprofitable thing that's worthless. Yeah, they think they're next in line in rulership. Because everyone knows the so-called white man, this power structure, his influence, and him being a bully, his days is numbered. He's weak. He's weak. The playing field has been leveled. These other nations have nuclear technology and weapons. So what that does is it evens the playing field, man.
The kings of the earth set themselves, and the
kings of the earth. So you have kings of the earth. You have elites. You have super elites, and you have elites of every nation.
The kings of the earth set themselves.
They set themselves. They have secret councils, man. They speak amongst each other. They strengthen their people and further destroy our people. Our people, the so-called Negros, Latinos, and Native Americans, are targets to the world, man. And the thing is, the world don't know it. Only the men of the Lord knows this. All right? Other people outside that's not in the truth, they have a little sense of it, but they don't know the magnitude of, these nations really want to destroy us, man. And they don't, and them elites of these nations, they speak in secret. And if not destroy us, leave a few number of us to be slaves. And then want to be us at the same time. They actually hate us, man. And you know what? They even hate us when we're not being scumbags and doing wickedness. They hate us even more. You ever notice that?
Yes.
They hate us. They hate you more when you serious and you ain't with the dumb shit. They'll look at you. You could be somewhere and you reading something that's like, they'll see you like, what is he doing reading that? Shouldn't he be outside with his pants half off his ass and doing some dumb shit? They don't like that.
And they rule And the rulers take counsel together.
The rulers, they take counsel together. They have secret meetings and they're in conglomerate with each other, man.
Against the Lord and against his anointing.
Against the Lord and his anointing. They're against the Lord. They don't want the Lord ruling. And against his anointed. They don't want the Lord's word pushed. And they're against the anointed. And they're against the men of the Lord. What they say. And then the nation of Israel too.
Let us break their bands asunder.
Let's break their bands asunder. Let's split them up. Don't have no unity with them. And also, cut them out of the ranks of business. They can't be on our level. We want them being consumers. We want a parasite off of them. That's the whole game plan. Oh, we could lift up a few of them. Let us empower their women.
And cast them off asunder.
Cast them out asunder, yo. So we're out of the ranks of so-called legal business and illegal business to an extent. All right?
Cast away their cords from us.
Cast away their cords from us. You can see this. So you see all these businesses. A lot of them are weather the storm, man. They get lower discounts than Jakes to have businesses. Okay? They have more businesses than us. Now, a lot of people say, oh, you work hard. That's bullshit. You have a lot of our people in these Ivy League schools and a lot of our people that's smart with their funds, man. Nah, these secret meetings, they got one up on us, man.
It says, verse 4, He that sitteth in the heaven, shall
Who sit in the
laugh.
heavens? Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Yahweh and Yahushai, they sit and they're laughing. And they use the men of the Lord to laugh, the prophets. Because, yo, you got it.
And the Lord shall have derision.
Yeah, they're gonna have them in a confused, unbalanced state, man. They're gonna have them going. They're gonna have them all discombobulated, man. And the Lord gonna disrupt their new world order, man. It tells you that in Job 5:12.
And the Lord shall have them derision, then shall he speak unto them.
Yeah, they're gonna be in a trap and a snare. How the Lord gonna speak? With destruction, thermonuclear destruction, and concentrated fire. And how the Lord gonna shoot concentrated fire? The Lord gonna be standing on the main chariot on top of it. The angels gonna be in the other chariots. And they're gonna be zapping, destroying America's instructions in the people.
Then shall he speak unto them.
That's how he's gonna speak.
In his wrath.
In his wrath. That's how the Lord is gonna speak.
It says, vex them in his sore displeasure. Yet I will have set up my kings, my holy king of Zion.
A monument, Zion. So-called Negros, Latinos, and Native Americans. He's gonna establish them.
And I will declare the decree of the Lord, and has said unto me, Thou my son, this day I have begotten thee.
That's right. And you know, the Lord, the Most High made Yahushua his son. He named him his son. Okay? He named him his son.
We are joint heirs with Yahushua.
And we're joint heirs with Yahushua. Princes of the power. So now you see why the elites of Esau, the elites of these other nations that's illegal to them, they hate us. Okay? Now to show to show their hatred, they don't gotta come out and say, yo, call you a nigga or say they hate you. It's how they do business too, man. Economically, it shows the hate. All right?
Ask me, and I shall give the heathen for thy inheritance.
So the Lord, the Most High told Yahweh shall ask me, I give thee, and then ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and that's gonna trickle down to us because the heathen gonna be our inheritance, man.
And the utmost
parts of the earth for our possession, it says.
Yeah, for thy possession.
Yeah, so we're gonna rule the earth. We're gonna be the ranks. Yahweh Shai, the 12 on down.
Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron.
Yeah, we're gonna break these nations with a rod of iron, iron scepter, man. We're gonna crush them. We're gonna bash their skulls in, man. All right?
And thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt break them in pieces.
We're gonna rule them fists, man. We're gonna break them in pieces, man. Try to look up the scene on YouTube where it says Negan kills Glenn. And see how he used that spiked barbed wire bat and bashed his skull, and you saw his eyes on the ground. So imagine an iron or a solid steel, solid object, metal object, and we taking that across their cranium. All right? All these other nations, man, they're going to be in fear. They ain't going to look you in the eye anymore.
Thou shalt break them. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel.
Like a potter's vessel, man. See how, you see how like a potter's vessel, the ceramics or whatever, and it cracks into pieces, it shatters, you knock it on the ground or you break it. The skull is only this much thick. You know what I mean? All right, yo, we gonna crack their skulls, man. Batter up.
Be wise, know therefore, kings, be instructed, be judges of the earth.
That's right.
Serve the Lord fair.
All right, so yeah, we supposed to serve the Lord with fear. That's why we go out week in and week out. Fear the Lord, man. We don't want. That's why we go out, because we don't want to be caught not doing the work when the Lord returns, man. Or we want to get all our work in when there's going. So when the famine of the word comes, we did our job. And it said, what it said? Kiss the Son.
Kiss the Son, lest he be angry.
How you kiss the Son? By doing this work, following law, statutes, and commandments, knowing the dark sayings, and able to break down these scriptures, man, these parables. Lest he be angry.
Kiss the Son, lest he be angry. And you will perish. For the way of the wrath is kindled, but blessed are all that put their trust in him.
You're blessed are all, and only elect don't put their trust in the Lord. And in order to put your trust in the Lord, you got to have faith and works. All right? But faith, you're going to have faith.
Obadiah 1 verse 17, I'm going to read down.
Okay.
It says, but upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance.
Upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance. Mount Zion is monument. Remember it. That's the Lord starting with the elect, the so-called Negros, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right? There's deliverance. Because who else needs deliverance in the world, man? These other nations are winning. They're winning. I'm talking about those sprinkler jakes that either made it, sold out, or just didn't sell out and just made it. Nah. We're talking about the nation as a whole. We in a bad condition, man. Very bad condition. We in an embarrassing. Sometimes I see how our people are messed up. And I'll be like, damn, man. And we're in a messed up situation. Even though I'm only a few steps away from them, but I'm just looking like, damn. Yeah, and it's not funny to laugh at a poor man. Anyone could be made poor. I don't care how much you have or what knowledge you have or skill set. Esau is a wicked ass motherfucker that run the world. He can put a person in a fucked up situation. Because he makes the rules of the playbook. Right?
But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness of the house of Jacob.
There's going to be holiness of the house of Jacob. Who's Jacob supplanted the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Changed to Israel, Yasha'Allah.
And I shall possess their possession.
Possess their possessions, man. These are the nations, man. We're going to have our feet on their neck soon, man. That's going to happen. That's inevitable. Right now, we just want to be delivered and make it on this side. Yeah. We already know in the kingdom, man, everything going to be set up right.
Yeah. And the house of Jacob shall be fire, and the house of Joseph a flame.
The house of Jacob a fire and Joseph a flame. So that the northern and southern kingdom, man, we're gonna be on you. We're gonna turn you to stubble.
And the house of Esau for stubble.
See, you're gonna serve your slavery long 1,000 years. Long 1,000 years. Harsh, brutal slavery. And then a harsh, brutal death by being burnt alive.
And they shall be kindled in them.
That's right, so payback, man. Brothers, everybody, man. You know, that's why we like watching them. We like watching them movies where you did harsh things to us, man, in slavery. We got to keep that anger, man. We got to keep that anger for them, man.
And they shall be devoured, and there shall be no more remaining of the house of Esau.
You're going to be devoured and no more remaining. So you're going to be wiped out. Your name ain't going to be considered no more a nation on the earth, man. What you tried to do to the nation of Israel going to fall upon you. Upon you. You try to wipe us out many a times. How you try to wipe us out? Look what you did to the northern kingdom here in America when you landed over here. Them shit with them boats, man. Look what you did. Look what you did to Judah, Benjamin, and Levi over here in slavery. Look what you did when you created the AIDS virus, man. Look what you did when you forced our people to get vaccines to go to these public schools. Look what you did when you broke up the family household, when you empowered the women with the women's liberation movement and then the welfare program, which means farewell backwards. Look what you did, man. And you empowered the women of our nation, and you know they're proud. So they talk all that shit now because you made avenues for them and empowered them. So they boast up against our people and don't have no respect because you go to their defense. You can't even raise your voice. You raise your voice at a female and she got 911 on there. They coming to lock you up. You don't gotta touch them. You just raise your voice. So you making it where a man can't really be a man and rule over his house the right way. Because he could buck up against you.
For the Lord has spoken it. And they of the sun shall possess the monk of Esau, and they of the plain, it says the Philistines shall be possessed.
Yep, the Philistines, them Hamites.
The fields of Samaria, Benjamin shall possess Gilead, and the captive and the host of Israel shall possess that of the Canaanites.
Yeah, so the Canaanites of Ham.
And the Zarephath and the captive of Jerusalem.
All right, so we're gonna put all you nations in slavery, man. All you nations outside of the nation of Israel. Y'all going into captivity, but after your captivity, y'all gonna have you're gonna pay tribute to the nation of Israel. First and foremost, Yahushua, the nation of Israel. But you're gonna get your own lands and you're gonna follow the laws of the scriptures. Man, you're gonna follow the laws.
Which the shepherds shall possess the city of the south.
All right, so all you nations, you're gonna be in captivity under the nation of Israel, man.
And the Saviors shall come unto Zion, judge the monk of Esau.
We're gonna judge the mount of Esau, man. Esau gonna get judged, man. That didn't happen yet.
Oh.
We not in the kingdom. We still, we can die and we go off still.
Oh.
We not reprogrammed yet.
And the kingdom shall be the Lord's.
That's right. The kingdom gonna be the Lord's, man. Because everything was given to Yahushua, but he just didn't come get claim his kingdom yet. He's waiting on Yahweh to give the okay. All right. So that's it on that. You want to close out?
Yeah.
All right. So with that, we like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem Akar Kadash. Double honors to our apostles, our bishops, our elders, and honor to Akim pushing his true faith and sincerity. All right. Shalom.
Shalom.